What is AI? Now, AI is artificial intelligence. It refers to the ability of machines to perform cognitive tasks like thinking, perceiving, learning, problem solving, and decision making. It is inspired by the ways people use their brains to perceive, learn, reason out, and then decide on the action to be taken. With intelligent machines, AI presents opportunities to complement and supplement human intelligence, and of course, enrich the way people live and work. Artificial intelligence is composed of two words, artificial and intelligence, where artificial defines man made, something which is not natural, which is man made, and intelligence defines thinking power. Hence, AI means a man made thinking power. Artificial intelligence deals with helping machines find solutions to various complex problems in a more human like fashion. This generally involves borrowing characteristics from human intelligence and applying them as algorithms in a computer friendly way. Okay, now let's start by playing a number guessing game. Here we'll brainstorm some strategies to make a human guess the correct number as fast as possible. I'll be giving you three game strategies here, and you will tell me which strategy do you feel is the best, and of course, the reason why. So let's discuss the first strategy here, which is randomly pick a number between 1 and 100 every time, regardless of the previous attempts and any kind of human feedback. So every time you randomly pick a number, okay? The second strategy is sequentially guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on until the correct answer is reached. That's the second strategy. The third strategy is take feedback from the human to restrict the range of values to pick from. That is, anytime it could be either you choose odd or even, or you choose more than some number, 50, less than 50, and so on. So, each time you take feedback from the human and then restrict the range of values to pick from the next time. Okay, so these are the three strategies. Now, how many of you believe the third strategy is the best and why? Of course, the third strategy is the best because every time you are taking a feedback from that human who is playing this game and restricting the range of values to choose from. So, the number will be guessed fast because the next time, let's say in the first chance you have 100 numbers to choose from. If the person gives some kind of a feedback and the next time you just have 80 numbers to choose from, the next time you just have 79 numbers to choose from, maybe then again just 50 numbers to choose from. So you will reach your number as fast as possible with the help of the third strategy. Now here what was happening was the person is taking a feedback. That means the person is trying to learn something from experience. He is trying to learn something. Okay, let's take another example here. Now, what is learning if you're talking about? If you can see this image here, depicts a person is born. When a person is born, he does not know anything of this world, but each second he or she learns with experience. Whatever he or she is touching, if it's hot, he or she will know that okay, now tea is always hot, so you don't have to touch a cup of tea. So each minute a person, with after he is born till he dies, learns something. Learning happens in humans with the help of experience. Whatever that person experiences, he or she learns something out of it. Experience means data, in the world of computers. So if you're talking about computers, then of course computers also learn, but they learn from data. So experience in the terms of computers is data. Now, if you just see on the screen how much data is created on the internet each day. So if you can see many of these, you won't even believe. Let's say 682 million tweets per day happen. 5.97 billion hours of YouTube videos are watched each day. There are over 2 billion monthly active Facebook users. Over 38,000 status updates on Facebook happen every minute. So, if this kind of a data is available with us because we have the internet, we have social media available with us. This type of data is used for AI. AI needs data to function. AI cannot, that is, artificial intelligence cannot function without data. We have this much amount of huge amount of data available with us nowadays. That is why, this huge amount of data being generated due to the internet is the reason for so many advancements in the field of artificial intelligence now. Okay, now here, what is it? This is data that we were talking about. Here it says, big data. You must have heard the word big data. So big data is what? Big data is just a term that describes the large volume of data, of course both structured and unstructured, that helps a business on a day-to-day basis. Now artificial intelligence uses this big data to achieve what it is achieving now. Big data can be analyzed. Of course, it's fed into the artificial intelligence systems, and then it can be used to analyze for insights that lead to better decisions and better business moves. It, of course, helps us to reveal trends, patterns, and associations. Now, if there, you could see there are two words here about data which are structured and unstructured. So just to let you know the difference between the two, structured data is that type of data which we are working with every day. Basically, it has a predefined format with us. You know that this is the format that it will come into. They are highly organized, and because of being in a fixed format and being highly organized, they can be easily analyzed also. Now coming to unstructured data, of course, as then by the name it's clear, it's unstructured. That means there is no fixed format to it, and unstructured data cannot be processed and analyzed using conventional database methods because of it being unstructured. Examples of unstructured data could be text, audio, video, mobile activity, social media activity, anything which you are posting on the Facebook, satellite images, surveillance images, that is CCTV footages and all, and the list goes on. But here the thing only that you have to remember is the format is not fixed, the size is not fixed. A Facebook post can have anything in it, the size can vary. So this kind of a data is unstructured data. Okay, now all this is fine. Now what we are we'll be discussing is machine learning. Now, as is clear by the name, machine learns. Okay, so we discussed that learning happens in humans with the help of experience. Learning happens in machines with the help of data. Let's take an example to explain machine learning first. Assume you are the batsman facing a bowler. By looking at the bowler's body movement and action, you predict and move either left or right to hit the ball. But if the bowler throws a straight ball, what will you do? So, apart from the bowler's body movement, you also try to find out the patterns in bowler's bowling habit, that after two consecutive left side balls, he or she throws a straight ball. So, if you know this, then you prepare yourself to face the next ball according to the pattern that you have learned. The pattern you have learned because of the data available to you. So, what you're doing is learning from past experience in order to perform better in the future. When a computer does this, it is called machine learning. You are letting the computer to learn from the past experience or the data which is available. Okay, now what is machine learning? If you can see, a human is learning from experience, a machine learns from data and then follow instructions. So if you have to define what is machine learning, machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence that provides the systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed for it. Machine learning focuses on the development of computer programs that can, of course, access data and use it to learn for themselves. Now, let's consider some things. The first point, Gmail automatically classifying mails as spam and not spam. Spam emails being automatically sent to the spam folder, saving a lot of time. YouTube recommending you to watch videos of a certain genre, and then the recommended videos matching your choice of videos to a great extent. Flipkart or Amazon or any such sites, recommending you to buy products of your choice. How do they come to know your buying preferences? When you upload photos to Facebook, the service automatically highlights faces and suggests which friends to tag. How does it instantly identify your friends in the photos? You might be thinking that Facebook is a magician, isn't it? If you haven't realized as yet, then it is time for you to know that machine learning is behind all these surprises sprung up by Google, Amazon, Flipkart, amongst others. Machine learning is a discipline that deals with programming the systems so as to make them automatically learn and improve with experience. Here, learning implies understanding the input data and taking informed decisions based on that kind of a supplied data. Okay. Now, as far as teaching artificial intelligence in class is concerned, I would suggest all of you, whichever concept you take, you try and first of all play a game with the children. Of course, the children will play and you should also be there with them to play the game. Do some kind of an activity. The books that we have those kind of activities, and then after they have played that game, after they have you know uh, participated in that activity, then you introduce them to the concept of whatever concept you want to teach them. So if you're talking about machine learning, I will suggest here two games. Of course, there are more than these kind of games, but these games I've used in my classes to explain the kids, and they work very well. So first of them is rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors is of course a game which you already children play. So this rock paper scissors game illustrates the basic principles of an adaptive artificial intelligence technology. System learns to identify the patterns of a person's behavior. By what? By analyzing their decision strategies in order to predict future behavior. So the computer learns, maybe after every 3 chances you are giving a scissors, or after every 2 chances you give a rock. So the computer will take in your data, analyze the trends, analyze what you are doing, and accordingly will play with you. While a computer won't win all rounds, over time it can learn a person's behavioral characteristics to perform better than chance. Then there is one more game here, which is Ocean by code.org. It's designed to quickly introduce students to machine learning, of course, a branch of artificial intelligence that we've discussed just now. And it is based on the idea that machines can recognize patterns, make sense of data, and make decisions with very little human involvement. Students will explore how training data is used to enable a machine to see and classify the objects. So here what they have done is they will give you pictures of a fish, and they will ask you to click which is the picture of fish according to you. It will give you lot and lot of data. All this data is being fed into the machine at that point of time whenever you are choosing a picture of a fish. And then after that it can ask you to display all the kinds of fish available. You put in some other kind of a fish which you already have not fed into the data, still it can guess it for you. So this has is a game, is basically where the students are taught on how the machine is trained with the training data, and then of course tested with another set of data. This is it. So here today we discussed on what is actually artificial intelligence and a quick introduction on what is machine learning. Any questions related to the topic discussed in the video, or a request for any other kind of a topic on artificial intelligence can be asked through the comments. I'll be more than happy to do it. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my channel.